Everyone again. This statement I said was prepared in relation to the lack of free treatment by the Information Ministry, especially the broadcast of the video clip. I think or broadcast of a clip before the news broadcast, evening news, where they tried to link DAP with street violence. I want to stress here that we want to condemn the misuse and abuse of broadcasting news stations, TV, radio, as well as the printed media, where only negative news about the DAP and the opposition are published, whereas positive news are completely ignored. And of course, for the Barisan Nasional, they only print good news. Nothing bad about the government, about the Barisan Nasional is allowed to be printed and published. I said we want to condemn that clip that has been played on and on for the past few weeks, that DAP leaders are linked to street violence. I want to stress here again, and I think that has great relevance with the dissolution of Parliament, I think 2 hours ago by our Prime Minister. The DAP have always conducted our campaign for democracy, equal opportunity, respect for rule of law with an independent judiciary, shared prosperity, safer society, and social economic justice in a peaceful manner. Now, how dangerous is the state of democracy in Malaysia can be seen by UMNO's political dominance until a simple victory by Barisan Nasional appears to be insufficient. From the statements made by the leaders, they are not happy with winning. They are not happy with even winning big. They are only happy if they can win absolutely. When I talk about winning big, they can win 60-65%. They are not happy. They want to win on the same scale as they won in the 2004 general elections. They want to win 91% of the parliamentary seats. They want absolute victory. Even though we all know absolute power corrupts absolutely. So we expect these dishonest tactics to be employed on a more intense level after the dissolution of Parliament. No different, I think, from what the Nazi propaganda minister Joseph Goebbels would do. I think they are very great disciples of Goebbels, where a lie, if it's repeated 1,000 times, will become the truth. And I think this is the risk. We are seeing here the same tactics employed by the government, controlled machinery, and mass media. We are also very concerned that the Elections Commission has not taken steps to guarantee that the elections will be held in a clean, free and fair manner. Nothing they have done has given us any confidence. Instead, has only deepened our fears that this will be indeed, the 12th general elections will indeed be the dirtiest elections in history. The EC chairman behaves no different from being a government leader when he talks about suing opposition leaders. Why doesn't he talk about suing government leaders when he admits that they give wrong information about the Elections Commission? Yet we don't see him protesting against government leaders. Now, we want to challenge the Information Ministry's claims that the government is fair to all parties, including the opposition parties, and that the government news stations report truthfully. They report true news. There is nothing false about their coverage. And in that respect, we have a video clip which we have prepared earlier, and we will be presenting it to the Information Ministry, including Angkasa Puri, and we want to see whether they have the spirit, the democratic spirit, to allow that to be broadcast in their TV stations. And probably I think we would show it to all of you afterwards. Our video clip of the need for change. Finally, in respect to the general elections, this is more technical in nature, but at our last CEC meeting on the 4th of February, the Central Executive Committee has endorsed a 5-man General Election Select Committee, headed by me, to decide on all matters relating to the general elections, covering selection of candidates as well as seat negotiations with PKR. Apart from myself, as the head of this select committee, the other members are Saudara Kapar Singh, our party national chairman, Deputy Chairman Saudara Dr. Tan Seng Giao, Parliamentary Opposition Leader Saudara Nitis Siang, and the Vice Chairman Saudara M. Kulasegaran. Because of the biased coverage we expect from the mass media, all DAP leaders and members are advised to exercise discipline by referring to all discussions internally to avoid being exploited and used by the BN-controlled media to the detriment of the party. Now, what happened 2 hours ago is a breach of faith by the Prime Minister. Even before the elections have started, I regret that he has already lied to the people. Yesterday, he said explicitly that he would not dissolve Parliament today. But despite making that promise, in a short space of 24 hours, that promise was broken. And Abdullah Badawi dissolved Parliament. Now, I think by breaking his promise within 24 hours has set the tone for the future administration of Barisan Nasional. Even before the voters have cast their first vote, the Prime Minister has already lied to Malaysians. The Prime Minister has already broken his promise to Malaysians. I think we can expect that if this Barisan Nasional government continues to achieve or attain its overwhelming victories, has it attained in the last general elections, we can expect many more promises to be broken. So we are very disappointed that the Prime Minister has broken his promise within 24 hours, and if that is the trend, and that is if that can be seen as symbolic of his future administration, I think voters should keep that clearly in mind, whether they can trust Barisan Nasional again by giving Barisan Nasional the overwhelming victory that they demand and seek from the people. Whether Barisan Nasional can be trusted to win, as big as they won previously, can be trusted to win 91% of the parliamentary seats. Number one.